Good afternoon, everyone. So as you know, today the board decided to cut the cash rate by 25 basis points to 3.6%. Monetary policy has been working as intended, and we've made good progress on bringing inflation down over the past 18 months. The board's now cut the cash rate by 75 basis points since February this year, as we've become increasingly confident that inflation is on track to be in our 2 to 3% target range on a sustainable basis. Because the price level has gone up so much during the period of high inflation from 2022 to 2024, households are still feeling the pain of those higher costs. And this is why we're so determined to keep inflation down. The board's strategy, as you know, has been to bring inflation down while avoiding a sharp rise in unemployment. Because we didn't take rates as high as some other countries, it may be that we don't need to reduce rates as much either. As demand and potential supply in the economy get closer to balance and inflationary pressures ease, the board's discussing how we can sustain this. We're continuing to analyse what developments mean for inflation and employment here in Australia. The global outlook remains unpredictable, even though it seems that the risk of a more damaging widespread trade war has eased a bit. We expect global growth to slow over the rest of the year and into 2026 as impacts from higher tariffs and broader policy uncertainty weigh on activity. Our latest forecasts for the domestic economy see a slow recovery in GDP. We expect a modest recovery in private demand. We also expect labour market conditions to remain around their current levels and underlying inflation to remain sustainably at the midpoint of the 2 to 3% target range.
Unanimous decision to cut interest rates by 25 basis points. Was there any discussion for a larger cut, even 35 basis points, to bring it back to those 25 basis point increments? A lot of people have OCD about the out-of-cycle rate at the moment.
Yes, I get a lot of questions about that, Juliet, about the 35. The answer is no.